Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shweta and I'm currently studying and living in the Netherlands. So in today's video, in addition to taking you through a day in my life, I'm going to share with you how I got into the world's best research program, which is also the top ranked program in its field. I'm going to share with you how I followed my dream to be a researcher and how this program has shaped me into what I am today. So in this video, I'll share with you my story. So, my research journey began with BSc Microbiology, and at that moment, everyone around me thought that I got into BSc because I didn't know what to do or because I did not get into medical field. So, like every BSc student has to listen to and go through this phase where everyone thinks that BSc is a dead end, I faced it all too, and my choice of pursuing BSc made no sense to people around me. So I took it up as a challenge and put in all my efforts and hard work to prove that it is not true and my choice of doing BSc was not a random or spur of the moment decision. So it's Monday and I'm done with all morning meetings and I'm on my way to the lab.
Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down till I burn out. I just wanna live fast, I don't wanna look back and say I could've done more than I did now. Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard when you grow up. People fill you with doubt, you start thinking about what you're gonna do now. But we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
So the first thing I do after reaching the lab is I go over the experiments which we have planned for the day and also for the entire week. I also check if I have some emails or meetings to attend or any talks, upcoming conferences. So this helps me to stay organized and also helps me to get an idea of how my week might look like. So I'm all set for what I need to do today. I went over the experiments which I have planned and I also had a quick meeting with my supervisors. So now I'm going to get started. So let's go to the lab.
I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high, I just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
So I'm back at my desk and I'm done with the experiment. Now there is 4 hours of incubation and in the meantime I'm going to do some reading and writing work. I have a journal club presentation next week so I have to prepare for that, but I'm also writing a review and also working on my internship report. So there is a lot of reading and writing, and in this process Genie has helped me a lot. So let me show you guys what exactly is Genie and how it makes my work easier. So Genie is an AI-powered research and note-taking tool which analyzes documents, PDF files and web pages. So I've recently started using Genie and it has helped me a lot in my research work and it has helped me to be more efficient and productive. So this is the interface of Genie and it is very user-friendly. You can create multiple projects and you can add more information by either uploading PDF files or adding a web page by pasting the URL here. So now let's go into one of the projects which I have created. So once you are into the project, you can search for terms or ask questions regarding the papers which you have uploaded in this particular project. So for example, if I search for the term macrophage, then it will show a list of results in which the term macrophage has appeared. Is if you click on particular research paper, then it opens the article on one side and there is a tab on the right hand side with multiple options. So the first one is summary section, and it summarizes the entire paper for you and it breaks it down into smaller sections, making it convenient and easier to read and understand. So it gives you a quick gist of the research article. Also, all the points here are hyperlinked, and if you click on it, then it takes you to the point where it is mentioned in the paper. You can also edit the summary, so you can add more text to the summary section by copying and pasting it. You can take notes while reading the article. Next, it also gives you a list of keywords, and if you click on it, then it shows you where the keywords appear in the paper. So this helps you when you're looking for something in particular. Then there is annotation tab, and it shows you a list of annotations in the paper. And you can also add annotation yourself. So all you need to do is select it and click on annotate. You can also add a comment here saying that it is important, and then it annotates that particular paragraph for you. I think it is a very useful platform and it will definitely help you and make your work a lot easier. So definitely check out Genie. The link is below in the description. So I'm back to the lab. I'm almost done with the presentation. I think I'm ready for it. I'm also done with the introduction part for my report. So overall it was a nice productive writing session, I guess. But right now I'm going to start with my next experiment. So first I'm going to stain some cells for microscopy, and then I'll be on the microscope because I have to analyze some data. So let's get started and I'll see you guys in a bit. So I did my both bachelor's and master's in microbiology from India, and while I was doing my master's in microbiology, I developed interest in immunology and I decided that I would like to pursue my further career in immunology. But I was also aware that I needed more experience and that I was not fully prepared for it. I also did not have enough confidence then. Plus, I also needed to develop some practical skills and also dive deep into the subject to understand it more clearly. And that is when I came across MMD, which is Molecular Mechanism of Disease program at Radboud University. And the moment I read more about it, I knew that it was a perfect fit for me. It was just the program that I needed at that moment. The reason I decided to go for MMD, and the best part about it, is it offers 2 internships. So you can do 2 internships during this program, and one of it can be abroad. I have learned so much in the last 2 years. I have had the practical experience and the exposure I needed. I did my first internship at Radboud University Medical Center and I worked on improving NK cell immunotherapy against cancer. And in the project, we focused on ovarian cancer. I always wanted to work on a cancer related project, and this internship made it happen. What I really liked about the project was that it was translational, and I was a small part of the larger group around the world trying to work on therapies to beat cancer. But then COVID hit and all the labs had to shut down. So I had just started with the internship. It had been only 2 months. So the internship, which was going to be for 7 months, was cut short to 2 months. and doing internship, going to the lab, doing experiments was the part I was really looking forward to, and it was put on hold. But we made through it and eventually it was sorted. So during lockdown I wrote a research proposal and applied for a grant along with my PI, and I also wrote a literature thesis. It was a learning experience and it helped me to work and improve my writing skills. I was fortunate to be in a group of supportive people. My supervisor and all my lab mates were very supportive and they encouraged me to keep going. The professional and personal growth which I had during the internship is immeasurable. And now I'm currently doing my second internship at University of Groningen. For second internship, I had opportunity to go to Oxford and I was also selected in two Ivy League universities in USA. But again, it was a very uncertain situation due to COVID and I was not sure if I'll be able to go abroad for my second internship. So again, I trusted my gut and I decided to stay here and do my internship in Netherlands itself. And it was for the best. I am in one of the best labs and I'm learning so many new techniques every day. I could not have asked for anything more. My project is very interesting and it is at the interface of cell biology and immunology. We are working on trafficking and transport in immune cells. These internships have provided a strong foundation for my further research career. I have gained experience and confidence, and I have made a great network of like minded and passionate people. I'm not saying that this is what you or everyone should do, or this is the only way to get into research or to pursue any field you're passionate about. This is just my story. Everyone has a different story and a different journey. All I want to say is that believe in yourself and trust your gut and your intuition, and have the confidence and courage to follow your passion. It is not going to be easy, and trust me, guys, nothing ever is easy. There are going to be multiple hurdles. I had those hurdles too, and I faced them. I'm so glad that I decided to get into BSc and do research, and there is nothing else or nothing more I could have ever asked for. Just trust your gut and keep working to the best of your abilities, and I'm sure it will pay off. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video or if it has helped you in any way, then please hit the like button and also share it with your family and friends. And if you like my videos and the content I make, then please consider subscribing to my channel because it is free and it encourages me and helps me to keep going and making some more nice content for you guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.